can we please skip the Christian thing? Lee responded in 2006 when asked about it. I'm so over it. It's the lamest thing. I thought that from the beginning. I never wanted to be associated with it. It was a bin thing. It's over. And this girl is sitting there singing, "Wake me up inside." And she says right there, she said, "I never wanted this to be called a Christian band." She conned all of you dumb evangelicals. She conned all of you, and all of you took it because you didn't want to listen to the narrow-minded fundamentalist preach. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 Christian bands that were big time and then crossed over in the mainstream, and now they're no longer Christian bands. And we're going to discuss this controversial topic, and don't go away. All right, thank you very much for watching this video. Go ahead and hit your like button and subscribe if you are new. I'm Spencer Smith. I'm a Baptist preacher, and we bring contemporary theological issues to the forefront for you guys to talk about and examine in light of the Scriptures. Here we have our book, Calling Evil Good, the Live Christian Rock and Roll. I wrote this book years ago. It's been a bestseller on Amazon about 3 times now, and we discussed the very issue that I'm saying here in this video today, and that is that the contemporary Christian music world is infested with charlatans who are not Christians, who are not godly people, who don't love the Lord, who are not doctrinally sound. These people are literally theological kooks, but the Christian world is so loving and so accepting. All you got to do is just pepper your songs with words like grace and love and things like "wake me up inside" and all this just incoherent nonsense, and dumb evangelicals will buy it up and literally throw money at you like, it's insane what they will do. The whole thing's a fraud. We explain this book. Go buy it on Amazon, link in the description below. But Loudwire is going to be saying a lot of things we are saying in our book in their new article coming out. I want to go to the book of Isaiah real quick, if I can, with you, and show you something here about the prophets and the preachers in the times of Isaiah. He says there in Isaiah 59:6, "All ye beasts of the field come to devour, yea, all ye beasts in the forest. His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs that cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, every one for his gain, for his gain from his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day, and much more abundant." So these are the end times spiritual leaders, the spiritual leaders of the day of Isaiah, and they're just like the end times leaders of today in supposed Christendom, where they are saying that everyone's for his own gain, and look, everything's fine, we're just here to make money. And guys, anytime a man does ministry just to make money, it's ridiculous. That's what this whole industry is. It is not designed to meet your spiritual needs. This is designed to make money. That's what it's all about. And the Bible calls these people greedy dogs. These greedy dogs. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to make the application here to this article by Loudwire.com, which is one of the leading voices in rock music and stuff like that, and all that whole industry there. 10 rock metal bands that started out Christian but aren't anymore. Guys, this is a significant thing. Do you have a favorite formerly Christian band? After all, Christian music is big business. That's why people go into it, because it is big business. But many artists who started within that domain ultimately chose to leave that side of entertainment. So what drives a singer or group to give up the ghost of Christian rock? Taking a musical exodus as a whole, it appears that several members of Christian rock and metal bands just grew apart from the doctrine. Oh boy, hello, he's all about that doctrine, aren't I? Yeah, all apart from the doctrine to which they've grown accustomed. But not every affected artist's story is that cut and dried. Still, a similar narrative crops up across multiple rock subgenres looking at mainstream rock. Evanescence is one group launched with a religious angle that abandoned it once they found success. Bingo! We have a winner right there. I told you this in my book. This is what they were doing. And Lauren Daigle is going to be the next one. She's going to be a big deal in all this. Evanescence is one group launched with a religious angle that abandoned it once they found success. Over in indie rock, Pedro the Lion band leader David Bazan wrestled with his evangelical upbringing through music for years before finally coming to terms with his unbelief. Punk and metal also have plenty of artists that strayed from Christianity after setting out on a pious aim. Take the longtime pop punkers MXPX, for instance, or the brutal metalcore riffers Gideon. Both left the church for good as far as their music goes. Then there's Under Oath, who said that dropping the Christian tag after 2 whole decades in a God-fearing way was one of the best things they decided as a group. And there are more who chose to go that route. So who's your favorite ex-Christian rock band? Here they are. Here's the 10 ones here. Number 1 is Seven Horns, Seven Eyes. And there you go. And As I Lay Dying is the next one. The next one is Evanescence. I remember that these guys were like a big deal. I remember when Evanescence traveled with Ozfest, and Third Day was railing about how wonderful their success was. And Third Day is another band that they achieved a little bit of mainstream success. Toby, I forget the name of the guy's lead singer of that group, but he went into country music and did a country album, and is going to probably do some more country albums. So these people are all frauds. They are literally conning you. These people are not born again. These people are wicked, and anybody who falls to this, I'd question your salvation too. Gideon is another one here. Then we have 100th, and then we have MXPX, and then we have Pedro the Lion, and then we have Temple of Perdition, Under Oath, and he's got those Catholic keys on his neck right there. I bet that hurt to get that tattoo. And then we have Zao, and those are the top 10 right there. But let's just go here to the Evanescence. I want to read this. Evanescence found their foundation at Bible camp when lead singer Amy Lee first met founding guitarist Ben Moody. So it's unsurprising that the two musicians' worldview at the time informed their early songwriting. The group's 2003 breakthrough Fallen was even marketed to Christian rock audiences before Evanescence did an abrupt about-face. Perhaps that's why Moody and the band parted ways later that year. Can we please skip the Christian thing? Lee responded in 2006 when asked about it. I'm so over it. It's the lamest thing. I fought that from the beginning. I never wanted to be associated with it. It was a Ben thing. It's over. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, I mean, this woman, she said, I'm so over this Christian thing. Can we please skip the Christian thing? And this girl sitting there singing, Wake Me Up Inside. And she says right there, she said, I never wanted this to be called a Christian band. She conned all of you dumb evangelicals. She conned all of you, and all of you took it because you didn't want to listen to the narrow-minded fundamentalist preacher. It's amazing. There's a vacuum of ignorance in which people that are looking to make money fill that vacuum. And it's always the music. It always is. And guys, we have told you about this. We told you about this over and over in our book. You can get that on Amazon right there. Calling Evil Good, The Lie of Christian Rock and Roll. We actually have a whole chapter on ministry versus industry and stuff like that. And, I even go through it and show Switchfoot songs and ask you the question, are these songs even Christian? And, there's so much I could say. But this is what it says here, ministry versus industry. The definition of industry is a particular form of branch of economic or commercial activity. When dealing with the subject of Christian rock, we must define it in if this is a ministry or an industry. This will give us a vital insight into the motives of the people involved. If this is a ministry, then we must conclude that these people are simply misguided and well-meaning. If this is an industry, then we have every right to denounce these people as charlatans who are using the Lord, the church, and God's people to make a living as third-rate musicians. It is vital that we see the difference, and I think it's vital that you see the difference too, and that will greatly help your understanding and why we say the things that we do. Toby Mac just came out with the pro-LGBT album. I mean, you look at Lecrae and the completely godless things that he says and does. The only reason Lecrae hasn't gone mainstream is because he's not good enough. That's it. The only reason Lecrae has not gone mainstream is because he's not good enough. And a matter of fact, someone asked me the other day about David Phelps. David Phelps was the high tenor for the Gaither Vocal Band. He was a great singer. We in Bible college we called him Goldilocks because of his hair. He was trying to do that long blonde Justin Timberlake thing, I guess. And but people forget that David Phelps left the Gaither Vocal Band so he could jump into pop music. Like the guy wanted to be the next Prince. the problem is you have to be good. And he wasn't that good. So he subtly faded off the scene, had a Christian rock album that tanked on him, and then he's, took a couple years off. Now suddenly he's back in the Gaither crowd again, and he shows up there every now and then. These people are charlatans. Katy Perry started with a gospel album that failed, and then she crossed over. I guess she sold her soul to Satan or whatever, crossed over into mainstream. Look, what I'm telling you is that Christian music has become the minor leagues in which these mainstream secular rock stars and producers are scouting for talent. Even Puff Daddy, I documented in this book here, even Puff Diddy Combs, whatever he changed his name to now, whenever he was touring and doing a lot of music, he was scouting the black gospel music industry for talent so that he could take these people and, literally they're singing Amazing Grace one week, and then the next week they're singing guttural, filthy, explicit rap music the next on tour with him. Why? Because they have the talent to do it, and this is how this works. The Christian rock industry, the Christian music industry rather, is nothing more than the minor leagues for people who are scouting to bring them up into the major leagues. That's why Lauren Daigle is going on Ellen, because she's trying to cross over. That's why all of these people are going to go mainstream one day. They want to, and if they had the chance and if they had the talent, they would. That's exactly right. So God bless you, friend. Get this book. This book, I'm telling you, this book will change your life. I've been saying this for years and years and years. Buy this book. Get this book. This will tell you everything. There's so much good information there, and we've got that available now. God bless you, friend, and we will see you guys very soon. Subscribe to this channel if you are new, and we will see you again. God bless you. Well, hey guys, your friend Spencer here. Not long ago, the Lord laid it on my heart to do a book for children that would explain the gospel in a fun and exciting way so that they could understand what it is to truly be saved and born again. Y'all pray for me. The Lord's laid it on my heart to do a coloring book for kids. And what I want to do is do ABCs of gospel terms. And so we started working with some people at our church to put together a book just for children. And we are thrilled to announce to you that Mr. Gizmo's Gospel Coloring Book is now available on Amazon. This book contains over 100 pages of pictures that you can color and an A to Z glossary of gospel terms directly from the Bible. There also are some activities in the back like mazes, connect the dots, and other fun stuff. All of these images are hand-drawn and are fun and exciting for children, and it's a great tool to teach them the gospel. Be one of the first to get your copy of Mr. Gizmo's Gospel Coloring Book. I guarantee you, you will love this book. It's going to be awesome. What do you think of this book, Mr. Gizmo? He loves it. He loves it. I knew you would. Parents, take the time to sit down with your children and read this book to them. They will really enjoy the things that are in it, and I know that you will too. So go ahead and get your copy today. God bless you, friend. We love you, and we'll see you very soon.
I think it looks just like you, Mr. Gizmo. Just like you.